Hello, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz, and here's little Minnie in her box bed. Today we're doing ankle weights 30, booty and core. So we're going to be starting with 10 rounds of 60 seconds of work with no rest periods of more of a cardio sculpt. So we're going to be using our ankle weights for that one, as well as some medium-ish dumbbells. So I've got 2.5 kilos, which is just over 5 pounds. But you can go lighter than that, and you can even do the whole thing without any hand weights. Then we're going to move on to the mat for 20 rounds of sculpting our booty and our core. Okay, so the first exercise is going to be a nice hip width squat. So you're just going to come down and up, and then we're going to do a hammer curl and a leg raise directly to the side. Okay, that's the very first exercise, and I'll cue you the next exercise as we go along. So shoulders down and back, come down and up, sit your butt down and back, and then I'm going to do a hammer curl and a leg raise. Down and up, down and up. And if you don't want to use the arms at all and just focus on the legs, then you can definitely just leave the arms down and leg raise to the side like this. So I really want you to focus mostly, whoops, I wasn't supposed to do that, hammer curl. I want you to focus mostly on the legs during these 10 rounds. Down and up. And you go at your pace. That's the beauty of intervals. You can go as fast or as slow as you want, as long as you're feeling the burn. Deep breath in. I'm hinging forward from the hips with a flat back. Nice hammer curl, slow controlled on the way up and down. Nice job. Okay, we're going to do a deadlift. Then we're going to do a fly with a leg raise, but 2 on one side. So it's a deadlift and then other side. Fly with a leg raise. I know, lots of leg raises, right? But this one, we're more upright, and we're going to try and get that leg up higher. Now I want you to bend into your supporting leg a little bit more. So forward with a flat back. Don't round your back on those deadlifts. Forward and up. Wide with those arms. So squeeze your butt as you come out of that deadlift. Here, squeeze to come back up. So this rapid pace is supposed to get your heart rate up. So make sure that you're doing enough. We're going to go side lunge, tap in, narrow squat. Side lunge, tap in, narrow squat. So we're going from side to side. Side, narrow squat. Side lunge, narrow squat. This one's going to get the heart rate up quite quickly. Now you want to make sure you're sending your glutes towards the back as if you're about to sit into a chair. Side and side, come in, narrow squat. It always takes a few to kind of get a flow. So don't worry if you mess it up. I mess up all the time too. And once you get it, just do it perfectly for as many reps as you've got left. Nice job. Okay, we're going to do a turn-up position. We're going to come into a wide W curl with a curtsy. Come to the other side. Then we're going to row and send our leg diagonal back. So it's a wide and a wide. Row slightly forward with those arms and diagonal back with those legs. So diagonal back and rowing and pushing forward with those arms. Wide curl, wide curl. So if you are keeping your arms relatively straight on these pushes forward, you will definitely start feeling your arms. Wide, wide, back and back. Squeeze those glutes and wide. Nice job. We're going to stay in a lunge position. We're going to come down, up, up. So you're coming down, bringing your hips up, but keeping your arms down, and then everything up, down, up. Now, if you don't want to tap your knee all the way down, maybe you're just coming here, hinging, and up. Otherwise, try and come all the way down. This is a stretch sculpt. So you're stretching through the hamstrings and then coming up. Down, straighten, all the way up. Down and straighten. This one's tougher. If you need to drop the weights, you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, we're going to keep this leg back. We're going to put our arms across. We're going to hinge forward for 1 with a flat back. And then can you lift the leg for the second one? Now, if you want to, crossed arms and then flat arms or hanging arms for the one where you lift your leg. I think that's going to help a lot with your balance because it's pretty tough trying to hinge forward with crossed arms, lifting that back leg. Now also think about your glutes. Are you squeezing the glute on the lifting leg? We're changing sides after this one and doing that lunge stretch combination on the other side. Try to keep a flat back, look in front of you, keep your neck long. 3, 2, and 1. So the other leg is back. You're going to come down, up, okay? So I'm tapping my knee each time and pushing through my front heel as I push up. I'm straightening my legs, but if you can't straighten all the way, just come to your straightest point. This one's a tough one. Heart rate is definitely up there. Come on. Energizing the whole body, and then we're on the mat after these first 10 minutes. So get your heart rate up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're doing the one with the crossover. So you're just putting the weight in the heel on the front leg. You're leaning forward with a flat back and then lifting that leg. Okay, so cross it and lean and up and lift and up. This is my weaker leg, so I am wobbling a lot more on this side. Pick a focal point in front of you and just keep going. It's okay if you wobble, it's even okay if you fall a little bit. Just recover and come back to it. It's not about perfect people. Keep going. And 9. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to do a kick to the front and a kick to the back. So a kick to the front, a little curl, tricep extension as you kick back. Front and back. Getting rid of some of that lactic acid we just build up. Front and back. So think about core as you lift that leg to the front and kick. Think about lifting from your lower abs and hip flexor. Sit back down in that narrow squat and kick back. Front and back. Come on. Nice flat back as you hinge to do that kick back. 2 and 1. Guess what? Same thing, other side, and we're done. So we're going to kick front, kick back. If the arms are becoming too much, because we're doing the same arms, then just drop the weights for a bit. Or maybe just hang your arms like this instead of dropping the weights. So I want you to kick, then squeeze your butt. Squeeze the back of your arms. Come on. Last bit of high energy. Then it's going to get hard in a different way. 9, 8. Finish it. One more front. Okay, so you won't need your weights anymore. Come back with your mat, have a drink of water, towel off if you need to, and I'll meet you back here in a minute. Okay, we're back. So we're starting on the side. I'm going to start in this position with my arm just slightly out from my shoulder because this will engage your core a lot more. So we're going to go from high to low. Now, as you do this transition, make sure you don't slouch into it. You're pushing out of this shoulder, keeping your neck long and keeping your side body away from the mat. So we're going to start with our bottom leg bent, our top leg extended. Start here. We're going to go up and up, up and up. Okay, so I'm keeping my hand kind of diagonal and I'm moving up and down without moving my hand around. Okay, it might take you a few to get the positioning, but try. So that's our first exercise. Come with me, starting at the top of the move. Tummies are in, hips are stacked, and we're going to raise up and up, up and up. So make sure that you're not slouching into that shoulder, and I want you to think not just using your arm and obviously your outside of your glute, but using your core to go up and down, up and up. Don't worry, we're not doing this for the entire minute. 3, 2, and 1. Now stay down here and little pulses up and up. Keeping that leg directly in line with your hip. Your hips are stacked on top of each other. Don't turn out to the ceiling. Your hand can be in front for support. Up and up. Come on. Deep breaths. Breathing through it. I know it's tough. Ankle weights make everything so much tougher. 3, 2, and 1. Now stay up here. We're going to sweep to the front, back in line, up and down, up and down. Sweep to the front, back in line, up and down, up and down. Sweep to the front, back in line. You can use your arm in opposition. Now I'm not slouching, I'm pushing into my hand, up and down, up and down. Sweep to the front, back in line, up and down, up and down. Sweep to the front, back in line, up and down, up and down. Now come here and just sweep to the front, back in line. Sweep to the front, back in line. See, I'm not that mean. Sweep to the front, back in line. Front, back in line. Come on, tummies are in. You want to use your core the entire time. You're pushing your ribcage away from the floor. I'm trying to bring my leg in line with my belly button. Back in line. Sweep to the front, back in line. And last one. Okay, we're coming into a knee to toe. Knee to toe. So your knee is kind of in the middle of that thigh. Your toe, try to line it up with that knee. Knee to toe. So now I'm getting you prepared in this position, and in 5 seconds we're going to come back on our arm if we can. To toe. Are you ready? Can you come up here? Maybe your hand is in the way. Put it behind, or you can even put it behind. Or if you prefer to keep it here, you can. Toe. Knee and toe. Knee and toe. Push out of the side body. Nice strong arm. Knee and toe. Come on, knee and toe. I know it's tough. Knee and toe. knee and toe. Last one, extend out. Bring it into the elbow, extend out. Bring it into the elbow, extend out. Come on, we're just going to stay up here for half the time. Extend out. Bring it into the elbow. It's tough. This is great for this oblique section here as well, the muffin top. 10 seconds and we're down on that forearm. Into the ankle. Oh my goodness. For 3, 2, 1. Come down and continue. In, all the way to the elbow. In tap, extend. In tap, extend. I know it's tough. We're changing sides after this one. In, extend. In, extend. Ouch, ouch. 10 seconds. 9, 8. This is so much easier than being up on the hand though, right? Don't worry if you lose any reps as we change sides, because we want that alignment to be perfect. Make sure your hips are stacked. Bottom leg is, sorry, we're up on the hand. We're up and we're down. We're up and we're down. We're pushing through this hand to come up and down. So try and keep your knee rotated to the front. It wants to kind of turn up to the ceiling, but don't let it. And down. And down. Keep going. Up and down. Push, push through that hand. I have a feeling I'll let you stay down for some of it on the other side. I don't know why, but this leg's feeling fresh. So I'm sorry if I did do that, because you didn't get that break this time. Okay, so from here, we're going to come over, back in line, tap, tap. Over, back in line, tap, tap. So you're coming in line with your belly button, then in line with your hip, tap, tap. Tap, tap, push out of this waistline. Breathing through it. Tap, tap. A few seconds and we're down on the elbow. Tap, tap. Forward, back in line. Tap, tap. Now it's just forward, back in line. Forward, back in line. Outer thigh facing the ceiling the entire time. Remember, side body, don't slouch, long neck. And breathe. Back in line. Abs and butt. Outer thighs and hips, it's all happening. We're staying down here, we're doing those knee toes. And 1, we're going to come knee and then toe in line with the other knee. Knee and toe. So you want to really bring that toe in, turn this knee up to the ceiling as much as possible. And toe. Come on. We're coming up in 5 seconds onto that hand. But if you can't, just stay down here and toe. But if you can, knee and toe. Knee and toe. Come on. All these rotations are amazing for hip mobility. They're really great for your hip sockets to lubricate them. And for your core, of course. Knee and toe. The next one's going to be tough, I'm not going to lie. And toe. Okay, into the elbow, extend. Into the elbow, extend. I know it's tough. If you need to come down for the whole thing, you can. If you just need a second and, you know, like hit that a little bit, you can. Into the elbow, extend. 10 seconds and we're down. Really feeling the outer hip, glute medius for 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Into the elbow, extend. Into the elbow, extend. Killer, killer. Into the elbow, extend. We're coming into all fours next, and we're going to obviously work the other leg in a hydrant. And we're going to come up and down with the upper body as we do that hydrant. I'll show you in 3, in 2, in 1. So come into a nice all-fours position. Push out of your shoulder blades. We're just going to do a hydrant, then come down on the back arm, hydrant. Come up, hydrant, down on the back forearm, hydrant. Now I want you to try and keep your chest facing the mat, okay? It's easy to want to turn out like this. Don't do that. Try to really keep everything square, chest and shoulders square to the mat. Hydrant and down, up and down. Come on. Try and get it up really high. And down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay down. We're going to pulse at the top. Push into the front hand. We're just doing 30 seconds of pulse. Come on. Pulse and pulse. Pulse and pulse. You can do it. Push into the front hand. Hold your tummy in. You are turned out a bit here. I'm not being that mean. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up and hold it. Just hold, isometric hold. I'm pushing out in my shoulder blades, keeping that leg up, hold it. Try not to dump into your back hip. Try and push your hip to the front of the room. Well, not your hip, but kind of, don't allow it to kind of go to the side. Come on. We're on the other side with those hydrants next. 6, 5. Don't drop it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, other side with those hydrants. So we're going to do 1 up, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down. So you're pushing into that front hand, and then you're looking in front of you on the mat, remembering not turning your chest and shoulders to the front of the room, keeping them square to the floor. Up and down. Come on, tummies in. We've got this one, then we've got the pulse and the hold, and then we're on to abs. So, work that booty, people. We worked a lot of our back booty, glute max, with all those squats and lunges, and now we're working our side booty, glute medius. Okay, stay down and just up. Little pulses, halfway down and up. So I am turning my chest slightly diagonal now. I'm pushing into my front hand. Even if you're low like this, okay? I just want you to feel it. Up and up. 10 seconds, then we're onto the hold. I'm gonna come up on this back arm again like we did before. 3, 2, 1. Can you come up and hold? Push out of those shoulder blades, just hold. Just breathe. Oxygen to the muscles. Try and keep it up there. I know it wants to drop. Don't let it. We're going to sit down and do a bicycle, but in a seated position next. That's going to help get rid of some of that lactic acid. Okay, you ready? Just sit down on your butt. You want to keep your arms up and just do a bicycle in a seated position. So extend your legs and tap and tap. Tap and tap. If you cannot do this, this is your option, okay? Put your foot down and rotate, but if you can, keep it up and tap. We're doing simple abs today, simple and effective, easy to follow, hard to do. Just breathe. Back. The further back you are with your upper body, the harder. We're going to lie down, hands behind the head, Lie down, hands behind the head. Bring your legs up in the air so your shoulders are up, and we're going to come down, up, out, in. Both down, up, out, in. Now if you want to, you can reach as your legs come up. Down and up, reach, back behind the head. Now if you can't do this, you should be able to do this one, then tap down and up, out and in. So you're just tapping your toes instead of coming all the way down. Otherwise, try with me. And up, out and in. 10 seconds. And out, in, down and up. We're going to split it like a dead bug. Split it, split it. So we're doing same side arm and leg instead of opposite for 30 seconds, and then we're going to change the arms. So at the moment, same side arm and leg are going up and down. If you need to lay your head down, you can, but I want you to try to keep it up if you can, to engage your upper abs. Okay, we're going to go opposites. Opposites. With your arms and legs. I think I'm still doing the same side, aren't I? I don't know how to do the opposite. Sorry, people. My brain's not braining. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guess what? All we're going to do is a little crunch and then shoot the legs out. Tap first. Little crunch, then shoot the legs out. Tap first. Little crunch, shoot the legs out. Tap first. Crunch, shoot it. Now if you can't do this, just do a crunch, single leg extension. A crunch, other leg extension, okay? Shoot the legs out, tap first. Shoot the legs out. It's a tough one with those ankle weights on. Crunch, shoot it out. Crunch, shoot it out. Really tough. Shoot it out, and last crunch. Okay, we're going to come up into running man kind of arms. So it's down and up, down and up. If you can't do this, just pick up your leg and reach across, or keep the other leg down and come up. Or if you want to extend the other leg like I am, this is by far the hardest. Down and up, down and up. Come on. I know it's hard. It's meant to be hard. It's simple but hard. Extend it up. Okay, guess what? I'm being nice to you. Come up here, crunch and crunch. Up and down. Up and down. Maybe you want to reach on the second one. And down. Up and down. Up and down. Push all the way up. Even on the bottom one, I find that lifting the elbow, it creates a little bit of momentum. But it's still really tough. Come on, 10 seconds. Straight to the other side. In and up, in and up, straight to the other side. Come on, we can do it. We're down and we're up. Now you can either keep your leg bent or you can straighten it. And up, down and up. I'm trying to keep my hips to the front, not letting them turn up to the ceiling. See, this side is much more coordinated for me. The other side was kind of just doing whatever it wanted with that bottom arm. It kept kind of wanting to bring that elbow up, even though I was trying to tell it not to. So, sorry if you were trying to follow me and thinking, what is she doing right now? Why does she keep changing the move? It's because my left side does not cooperate. It's the unco bunco. Really needs extra discipline. Okay, get on your back. All we're doing is fast ones, fast bicycles, and we're done. Fast bicycles, laying down. It's so much easier than in that seated position. Extend those toes. Don't pull on your neck. Extend it. This is only a 30-minute workout. I must admit it felt a lot longer than that because of the pain. And you know what else? 60-second intervals are rough, people. Rough, rough. Come on. 60 seconds with ankle weights is rough. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath in. Remove your ankle weights. Just let your heart rate down. To get up there a little bit. I'm going to swing myself up. Come into a nice straddle stretch. Deep breath in. Stretching out. Pointing through those toes, flexing. Then put your legs together and then just lean forward. So even though we didn't do a huge amount of, say, hamstrings and inner thighs, squats and lunges, they work every part of your legs. So from here, bring your leg up and across and hug it in. Really nice tall spine, and make sure both of your butt cheeks are on that mat. Feels good. Now, can you bend this bottom leg as well? And can you kind of come up and then put your knees on top of each other? Youch! And then just sit there for a second. The pain. Breathe through the pain. The pain is a good pain. It's a stretching pain. Okay, let's change sides. So bring the other one across, hug it in. Really nice tall spine, both booty cheeks on the mat. This is like the stretch before the stretch. And then bend the bottom leg, sit on top, and come back down. Yeah, this side actually seems to hurt. Probably a bit more, I would say. This is my dominant side, this leg. So it tends to want to take over. Feels good though. I like this sort of pain because I know it's doing my body good. Okay, let's just bring our soles of our feet together and bounce that out a bit. Deep breaths. And then just cross your legs, and we're going to stretch over our side body and come down and swing it around to the other side. Stretch, stretch, and stretch, stretch. And then come up. Bring your hands behind, stretch through the shoulders. We did do some arms with those weights. Wiggle, wiggle. And we're going to lay down on our tummies. And then just stretch up. Stretching your upper abs. Feels nice. And then come back into a child's pose position with your arms in front. And round through the back a little bit. And then just round all the way up. Roll through your shoulders, swing your arms a little bit, get your life back. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for ankle weight 30, booty and abs. Lots of other muscle groups involved as well. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next one really soon. Bye for now.